Welcome to the Grizzled Geek and Review. I'm Mike.
I'm Doug.
And we're here with the news for July 20th, 2018.
Yeah.
And it is the week of Comic-Con. All the big news breaking this week.
Lots of DC.
Yeah, last week we told you all the stuff that's going down at Comic-Con. This week is actually happening. And wow, it's starting to trickle in here. We're probably with the big news stuff's coming over the weekend. We're going to miss it, probably touch on it next week. But top story this week is DC villains, news and rumors. So we got a lot of stuff. DC, it's like, I don't know, it's that abusive boyfriend we keep coming back to.
Yeah, there you go.
Keeps giving us black eyes. And
Mike has a lot of experience with this.
And he's like, yeah, true. Yeah, but my wife beats me. We keep coming back to it over and over again. It's like, it's not his fault. He doesn't know what he's doing sometimes.
Only one of these three first stories about DC villains has me any interested at all.
It's the Joaquin Phoenix one, right?
No.
No? Okay. Well, we'll get into this here. All right. So Matt Reeves' Batman. What is it going to be? Is it going to be Affleck? Is it not going to be Affleck? Well, we don't. It's not going to be Affleck. Is it going to be young? Is it going to tie into the DC universe? We got lots of yeses, lots of nos, lots of we don't know.
Yeah.
So, but we do know is that the Penguin is going to be in it. Now, the news of the Penguin would be the main villain in the Matt Reeves' Batman movie. Say that several times. Broke early in the week, but then we got a scoop from Grace Randolph, who was, by the way, spot on with her scoop about Birds of Prey earlier. So she's in the know. She dropped news that her sources say that he's only going to be a secondary villain, and that the main villains in the story are going to be the Court of Owls, which primary antagonist.
That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah,
it's the best new Batman villain in a long time.
Yeah. So
I'm really excited to see that.
How does the Penguin fit in with that, with the Court of Owls bit, the birds?
Well, yeah. I mean, no, they're going to have to. I'm assuming they're going to go with him as a mob boss.
Yeah.
Which he's turned more into. He's not this costume villain who goes running around.
Yeah.
He's a mob boss who's an information broker and just
Oswald Cobblepot, the mob boss.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So
he's gonna take over like a Falcone role.
Yeah, something like that. Although he plays more of a middle ground in the comics now, where pretty much everybody comes to him for information, including the good guys sometimes. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
See what's going on there. Now, there was rumors that he was going to be the antagonist in the Birds of Prey movie, and one of the three scripts that they were toying with going with.
Right.
But they decided to go with a different route, so he's not. Suicide Squad 2, after shopping around several different villains, landed on the oddest one they could have.
And yet another one that's out of reach of the heroes that are on, or the villains that are part of the Suicide Squad. But hey, Amazo,
the android who can duplicate other skills and abilities. Now,
and is an enemy of the Justice League.
Amazo, the Justice. Well, just look at the ones that were shopping around beforehand. They couldn't have.
Well, they couldn't have taken a Black Adam.
Yeah, so apparently they wanted Rock as a Black Adam. They reported on that earlier in the year, and Rock wouldn't commit to the role.
Okay.
So they had to go aside. They toyed the idea of Zatanna, Raven, and a mind-controlled Kara Zor-El. None of those. Maybe Zatanna.
Although Zatanna's a good guy, why would you have her against that? So
who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I mean, a mind-controlled Kara Zor-El, that's no better than
a Black Adam
or Black Adam.
Yeah. Out of these guys' reach.
Yeah. Like in the beginning, when they said they created that team to take on like another Superman that went bad. Yeah. Well, I don't know why. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously
want something that is
have to work together.
Yeah, something that's at least a ways out of their league, so that it does seem like it's a suicide mission, but not that far out of their league, so that it just seems like blind luck that they win.
Now, I'm not familiar with Amazo. He sounds kind of like Taskmaster from Marvel. He is,
except for it's an actual ability that he's more like the Super Skrull. As soon as an ability is used against him, he gains that ability.
So powers, so he can copy powers.
Yep.
So he's like the super adaptoid.
Superman hits him, he's super strong now.
Okay. So like the super adaptoid from Marvel.
Kind of like that, yeah.
He's an android. He can copy people's powers. Okay, got it. Yeah, they don't.
And from what I can tell, he keeps them though.
Oh,
so he continues to get better and better and better.
Yeah, what are they going to do with this guy? Yeah. Now I can throw a boomerang too, and I can shoot really good, and I can swing a big hammer. Now what do you got? Your fire guy's dead. You got a big crocodile. Okay, well,
yeah.
Good luck, guys.
I'm not sure where they're going with this.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
I mean, Amazo's a clean slate. You've not used him before, so they can do like it's a government experiment that goes haywire and that doesn't have any powers until they run into it. Who knows?
The only good thing about the shit show that is the DCFU right now is the fact that they're willing to like swing for the fences. They're like, whatever. Throw Amazo out there.
I don't think that's that's not a benefit.
Well,
take a step back and try building a foundation for other stuff to rest on.
Yeah.
Not just sling crap at the walls and leave it dripping off the walls as you try and get the next thing.
Something's going to stick. I know it. With Wonder Woman solid up here. Everything else running down. All right. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker movie is happening.
This is a stroke of genius here. I mean, I can't believe this. I guess we didn't give them enough credit because what is the Joker's movie going to be called?
It's going to be called Joker.
Whoa, really?
I know. We're not even sure because it's a prequel. It's his origin story. He might not even be painted with a painted face.
Yeah.
You know, he might just be a crazy Bob Boss. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's got a release date now of October 4th, 2019. So it's coming out next year. And it's got a modest budget around $55 million. Yeah. So they're going to keep it. It's not going to be this big spectacle thing, right? They're going to keep it like a street level story, crime story thing. But I'm like, why? With no Batman. Look, Joker is the coolest, probably the coolest bad guy in comics, right?
Yes.
So, by far. But as you've seen in the comics, and as he's said multiple times, without Batman, he's nothing.
Right.
Right? Without him, Batman's nothing. So it's like they need each other to make them as great as they are.
Right.
The reason why he's the greatest villain in comics is because his rivalry with Batman. Mm-hmm. So without that rivalry there, you know, what do we got? We got a crazy guy running around.
And I still do not understand this obsession that mostly DC has with making movies about villains.
Yeah.
I don't want a villain as a protagonist. I'm not interested in that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. It just seems kind of strange to me, but there you have it. An update on some of the DC villains.
Yeah.
All this Comic-Con news coming out.
Well, speaking of the Birds of Prey that we mentioned, I guess we've got a finalized lineup. Here it goes.
Yep.
It will be Black Canary. Good.
Yep.
Huntress. Awesome.
Yep.
Cassandra Cain, who we were talking about this beforehand, is the new Batgirl.
Yeah.
The Batgirl with the full face mask.
So when they said Batgirl wasn't going to be in it last week,
they said Barbara
Gordon is not going to be in it. So Barbara Gordon, they tricked us. So
so we will Cassandra Cain. Maybe she becomes Batgirl in the course of this.
Yeah.
But Renee Montoya, the cool police officer. Yeah, she's a great character from the
Bat universe.
She came from the Batman animated show.
Yeah.
And then they moved her into the comics based on how popular she was.
Yeah, her and Harley Quinn had origins in the Batman animated series.
And speaking of, Harley Quinn will be in this as well.
Yes.
Now, they seem to be implying that those 5 are the protagonists. Harley Quinn's not really listed as a bad guy, although I would love to see I'd love to see her and Poison Ivy as the bad guys because they make a great bad guy team.
Yes.
And then you have an all-female cast.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
You know, all of the main protagonists and all of the main antagonists being female.
Yes.
Now, the rumor has it that the villain's going to be, well, I guess this isn't a rumor, this is a statement. Batman Comics, and this is in quotes, Batman Comics villain who has never before appeared on the big screen. Current rumor being David Kane, who I believe is Cassandra Cain's father.
Yeah.
But I don't know what his role is. I can't remember. I know I read the first, whatever it was, 3 or 4 issues of that. I believe Cassandra Cain as Batgirl came about with DC's New 52, and I read those first few issues, but for the life of me, I can't remember anything about them. because the DC New 52 was a little underwhelming. Some of them were really good, but
they were all over the place.
They were all over the place, yeah. And it kind of got lost in the because I tried to read them all when they first came out, and then it just got unwieldy at that point. But movie's said to be centered around, again, this is a quote, centered around a revolving group of female heroes and villains. So the team members may be subject to change. That sounds like they want it to be a series.
Yeah.
That there will be multiple Birds of Prey. This Birds of Prey is a movie, right?
Yeah.
Not a show.
This is a movie, yeah.
So maybe they're hoping to for a sustainable, I don't want to say franchise because they're part of a bigger franchise.
Right.
But a sustainable title.
Yes.
Which is cool because then you can put in people like Zatanna.
Yeah.
And maybe some of the, like, Prowler. I can't remember what her out of costume name is, but she was Robin's girlfriend, the new Robin's girlfriend for a while. Or not new Robin, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are a lot of cool Bat family, Gotham-centric female characters that you could tap for that. And like I said, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy would be awesome antagonists.
That would be awesome.
So
yeah, I mean, it sounds cool. I really wish Barbara Gordon was in it, but Cassandra Cain's cool.
Revolving group of female heroes. She can come out later. Maybe you get a post-credit scene with her.
Right.
You know, her. And again, I know in the current comics, she's got her ability to walk back, but I'd love to see her as Oracle.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Especially if you're already going with Cassandra Cain as Batgirl.
Yeah. Maybe they have her as maybe she is Oracle in this. That was her teasing her. She'll be in some capacity. Barbara Gordon's not going to be on the team, but there is some capacity. Maybe she's Oracle.
Yeah.
And she's already been established as Batgirl, and all that stuff already happened.
Yeah, maybe.
You know,
I mean,
who knows? That would be cool.
That's great.
Thing is, they got to stop thinking of. They got to keep their eye on making a good movie first, and not be eyeballing franchises down the road, right?
Yeah,
you got to build a foundation first, like you said.
Yeah.
But DC is, I mean, they're pulling all the stops. We told them, we said this was going to be DC's Comic-Con because Marvel wasn't going to be there. They had a chance to shine. So Aquaman got the big trailer release. But we got a ton of looks of close-ups of stuff. Most of it based on toys, statues, posters, merchandising stuff, right? So we get up. They have the display cases out there, actually full displays of the costumes.
Oh, nice.
So I mean, there was like they had a whole display of what's going on over there.
That'd be cool.
We got good looks at Black Manta. The full on what the costume's gonna look like, and he does look straight out of the comics. He's pretty awesome looking. Mira, of course, we've seen a little bit before. We got the full look. Ocean Master, a look of what he's gonna look like. King Orm, Volko. I don't know who Volko is.
Can't remember. I'm not a big Aquaman fan, so.
And surprisingly, a look at the classic green and gold suit. Like
the fact that they're bringing King Orm into this and the green and gold, there's got to be some flashback stuff.
There's got to be because there's serious like Jason Momoa in the gold and it looks cool. How is the orange and green suit gonna look cool? It does when you put it on Jason Momoa. So we also get a look at some kind of gladiator looking armor. So there's 3 distinct costumes he's wearing. This classic shirtless Justice League look.
Classic.
Well,
his new classic.
His new classic. His old classic. Classic. Of the orange and green. Yeah. And then some kind of gladiator armor with helmet and full bit. Maybe it's royal. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. Also in the trailer and out in images, we get to see teasers of him riding a giant sea dragon.
Oh, he was riding it?
Yeah. It was. I mean, it's huge.
That's interesting. All right.
So cool. I mean, looks full on dragon under the water. So everything about this movie's getting me more and more excited about it.
Yeah. I liked his portrayal in Justice League, so I'm looking forward to seeing Jason Momoa. I've always liked him since I saw him in Stargate. Yeah. Atlantis he's
not all the way back to Baywatch.
No, I don't remember that. Mostly because I never watched Baywatch, but I shouldn't say never. I
watched at Baywatch. I couldn't tell you plot details.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked him in Atlantis. I liked him. I mean, obviously, I liked him Khal Drogo. That's where he blew up.
Yep. Yeah, so. You go for such a short little.
I know,
but he was like 4 episodes.
But he was great in that role, though.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, he
his
looked
presence.
perfect.
Yeah.
So, and I'm loving him as Aquaman. So this is one of the DC films I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
So
this
and one of those ones I'm like, hope whatever you do to rebuild, hang on to him.
Hang on to him. Yeah.
Hang on to Gal Gadot. I don't care what else you have to get rid of. I didn't mind the Flash.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Those I don't do what you need to do, but keep Aquaman.
Yeah, I don't want to see those two flushed when you try and reboot everything. So,
all right, that's it for Aquaman. Look.
All right, so Netflix is unveiling the first line of Millar World projects, and all right, so I'm just gonna run these down, and then I'll talk about my.
It's Miller.
Oh yeah, that's right, Miller. I went so long saying Millar because I'm like, well, who would spell Miller with an A? But all right. First one, Jupiter's Legacy, which is going to be a series. It's about millennial superheroes living in the shadow of their superpowered parents.
But aren't millennials adults now?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is when this was written.
Well, nonetheless, I mean, yes, in that they're in their 20s, but they could still be living in the shadows of, especially if they're classic millennials who are still living in their parents' basements. And their parents are all like super rich, but they haven't, because they're heroes and they haven't found their footing. I've never read the comic, so I have no idea what the series is about. But that's funny. All right, the next one is American Jesus. It's a series, a 12-year-old boy who realizes he is the reincarnated Christ. Okay.
It's pretty popular. It's a pretty popular series.
Empress, an original film about a space empress on the run. Okay.
Not much about that. Well, the first two are series. These next ones are films.
Yeah, these are films. Yeah, original film. And then Sharky the Bounty Hunter, which is adapted from an upcoming comic. It's not even one that's currently out.
Yeah.
It's a film about a bounty hunter in space.
Named
Sharky. All right, I got to admit, I'm not interested in any of these. I have no desire to. I'm like, well,
I'm kind of interested in the Jupiter's Legacy series. That to me has the most potential.
Well, but here's the thing: is I don't know. When I read this, my mind immediately goes to Runaways.
Yeah.
And going, oh, well, here's a bunch of kids who, because their parents, you think they're heroes or you think they're whatever, and then they're bad guys, and now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's going to go that direction, but that's where my mind went. And I'm like, oh, that sounds repetitive.
True. But out of the group, because you were wondering when you heard Miller World in Netflix, only not Kick-Ass, not Kingsman.
Yeah.
Not the big ones that are on the screen. So what's left? Well, this is what's left, guys.
Yeah.
Sharky the Bounty Hunter.
Oh,
the Space Bounty Hunter.
Go back and do Wanted right. Or
true.
Something like that. I mean,
man, that would have been awesome. That would be awesome.
You could do a lot with Netflix, so
yeah, you can get away with a lot more.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That does it for our main stories. Now on to our tiny, what do you call these? Nerd nuggets?
That's what you call them.
Trying to get Doug to say it. He won't say it.
I won't ever say that.
All right. So last week, we got news that Kate Shortland would direct the Black Widow movie. Now we got a release date. It's going to come out in 2020, and it will be a prequel. So probably focus on the origin. I'm going to assume going to be like a back and forth. Maybe this is back when
somebody to flash back to scenes of the Reds. Was it called the Red School or I can't remember what her school's called. But when she was in the school learning to be Black Widow.
Right.
So that would be interesting.
But I think it'd probably be set before when she's a SHIELD agent, and then flashbacks to how she got.
Well, I think this before she becomes a SHIELD agent. Is that what you said?
I think this main story will be with her as a SHIELD agent.
Oh, see, I think it might be her still as an assassin and how she becomes a
SHIELD agent. So,
that's what I would like to see.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it'll go that direction. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
And then maybe get a cameo from Jeremy Renner.
That would be cool.
How did they meet? How did they?
I'm just excited for this.
I don't want him to be a co-star.
Yeah.
Because I don't want her overshadowed. But,
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so long overdue. I'm just like so excited about anything about this.
Yeah.
I think she's perfect as that character, so
I'll watch it. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Timothy Chalamet, I guess, was in a movie called Call Me By Your Name.
Pretty popular movie for
in talks to play Paul Atreides in Denis Villeneuve's Dune movie.
Now, Call Me By Your Name was a good movie, and Chalamet is a good actor, but he's no Muad'Dib.
Yeah.
This is his kid. I mean, he's... I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, you need somebody who's intense because, I mean, this is a kid who was trained from a young age to be basically a weapon and to be able to defend himself from assassins and to become a duke. And so, and then all of the other things he's going to go through as Paul Atreides on Dune. So I don't know.
I don't like this casting choice here, but I will say the one thing that I have absolute faith in this movie because is the director, Denis Villeneuve. I mean, with him directing this, I'm like, all right, whatever he wants to do. I may not agree with his choices or whatever, but his vision of Dune is something that
I'll
I
still be excited to see.
Yeah.
I love Dune is probably my all-time favorite sci-fi series. So I eat up anything that comes out of Dune. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see it.
Okay. We got an announcement of last month we got an announcement of a live-action Uncharted movie based on the video game with Tom Holland playing Nathan Drake, and people were like a little upset about that. I mean, Tom Holland's great, but he's not the Nathan Drake they pictured. They didn't want a young Nathan Drake for this. But much like the Deadpool thing, what the fans got what they wanted is a little short film released out with Nathan Fillion playing Nathan Drake in a live-action Uncharted short film.
Nice.
It hit the webs, and it's pretty good. It's the Uncharted one you wanted to see. So if you're not excited about Tom Holland, you could check out the Nathan Fillion version.
Okay. All right. After reporting last week, Batwoman would appear in next year's Arrowverse crossover event. This week, we get news that she will get her own series.
Apparently, they like what they.
All right.
They liked her in there. So she's opening up the whole Batman universe to bring Gotham in with her.
Yeah. Now, is it she gonna have the full-on like red highlight costume? I think
don't know.
That's what her costume looks like.
Yeah, it is. She's got the hair. You can see the hair out the back of the mask.
Yeah.
It's just it's black with red highlights. It's cool looking, and
because the Arrowverse does a pretty good job of hitting the costumes from the comics. So I'm excited to see how that looks.
Yeah,
because it's cool.
I'm excited to see what Gotham looks like in there.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
How they
Very
make
true.
Toronto look like Gotham. All right. All right. So Comcast has officially backed down.
Oh, nice.
From the Disney deal. Disney is now free and clear to acquire Fox, with the Justice Department already having approval.
Yeah.
Basically, all they are waiting on is shareholder vote on July 27th. So.
And there's maybe a little.
Yeah, well, one shareholder.
One shareholder suing, but that's not going to go anywhere.
Exactly. This is awesome. Pretty much a done deal at this point. I mean, basically, Comcast swooped in and upped the bid. Cost Disney more money.
Cost Disney more money. Yeah.
But Disney was willing to pay for it. Now, Comcast is setting our sights on acquiring Sky. That's what they want to do. Although, if this goes through, Disney will own 30% of it. So,
yeah, it'll be interesting.
So,
wow, this next story is, come on, fanboys.
Yeah,
get a life. Due to death threats over Batman 50, the no marriage issue, writer Tom King was assigned a bodyguard for Comic-Con.
Yes.
That is just stupid.
It's ridiculous.
Come on, people.
Baby, I didn't marry Catwoman. I'm gonna
if you were dumb enough to think that Batman was actually going to marry Catwoman, you deserve everything you've got.
You haven't been reading comics for the past, 40 years.
This is not Peter Parker and Mary Jane. This was not going to happen. They are
even that got undone. So
this is a star-crossed pairing that that's always going to be flirting around the edges.
Yeah,
it's never. It won't happen until Bruce Wayne will not be Batman anymore.
Yes,
that marriage will not happen. Yeah. But
yeah, to threaten somebody's life over it, the writer. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Come
All right, guys.
Sad news here.
Sad news. The king of the Sweaties, John Schnepp, we know fell ill last week. We got news that he was in critical condition in the hospital over the weekend, and then his fiancee, Holly Payne, and his family issued a statement finally yesterday, and I'm going to read the statement here. It said, our beloved John Schnepp suffered a catastrophic stroke on Thursday, July 12th. John is on life support at this time, while everyone is desperate for updates on his condition. We ask for your understanding in giving us the privacy we need over the next few days as we deal with difficult decisions concerning John's care. Please keep him in your prayers and in your hearts. And there you have, we're going to have links down below where you can GoFundMe. There's there's 3 different ways you can go donate to help with the, ever increasing medical bills here with what's going on.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound good. We didn't have any details of what would happen. We just knew that he went into the hospital,
right,
and he was in critical condition. But
yeah, and the updates kept coming. It's like, oh, he's sick. Oh, he's in critical condition. Oh, he had a catastrophic stroke. Whoa, what?
Yeah, that's because he's on life support now. So that's he's one of us, man. He's he's big nerd, sweaty.
Yeah.
And our thoughts and prayers do go out to Holly and the family, and
yeah, he was one of my favorite guys on Collider.
Yeah.
Too, so
Collider Heroes was like one of my twice a week, man. That's one of the shows I watched. So
still will, but
yeah,
but yeah, it's gonna be different.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, like I said, he needs help. So if you can help out, we're going to put those links down below where you can support the family in their time of need. And like I said, our thoughts and prayers go out to John and his family. So, well, there you have it, guys.
Sorry to end on a sad
note. Yeah, sorry to end on a downer like that. But, some others can be considered downers too, depending on how you feel about some of these.
Yeah,
but
true enough. True enough.
All right, guys. Really appreciate it watching the news with us every week as we wrap up everything. Because I know we know you're busy. You don't have time to watch news on a daily basis. So we wrap it all up for you in a nice little package at the end of the week, and here you go. We'll be back next week with some more news. In the meantime, you can like, subscribe, tell your friends about us, tell us what you thought about any of the stories down below. We'd love to hear your comments. And if you want to support the show and what we do here, you can buy our merch. You can shop through our Amazon affiliate link, or you become a patron where you can support us directly and help us, create better and better content. Yeah. So thanks, guys, and we'll see you next week.